What's going on, football fans? It's your boy Lolo. I got Mark here. We're back on the stoop in Brooklyn. We got the sun.
The sunshine.
Ooh. You know, I sprayed for mosquitoes, but I forgot to spray for like sunblock and shit.
Well,
I did not. It was like raining all day.
You're gonna here. Hold on. Now you're really gonna.
No, you're
it.
gonna break the camera. What's going on, Stoop crew? I see a bunch of y'all in the house. Jimmy, of course. Good evening, Jimmy. Bob over in California, who it's much sunnier over there as well. Well, I guess it couldn't
Who
be
knows?
much sunnier.
Who knows?
A lot
it's
of
about,
open sun.
It's about as sunny as it can be, I think, today.
Who else do we have here? Big Mally, what's going on, man? Ben Ireland, good to see you guys. Great day, day five of the Euros.
End of round one.
So now we have seen
everything there is to see.
Let's, just to kick off the show, Mark, we've seen every single team here. Now, originally you chose who? Portugal?
Portugal.
That's who I chose.
Yeah.
Did I end up in the end choosing Portugal?
I don't know.
You see, the moth was coming to land on my face, just like Ronaldo in the final. Yeah. See, look, Bob says it's like 108 degrees here.
Oh,
and for those of y'all that use Celsius, that's right. Like a billion.
A billion degrees.
I don't know.
I don't even know. Like, cut that in half.
I think it's like 50.
No.
52. Anyway.
50. Yeah, no.
I want to say, Mark,
we
have seen every single team perform and play. Perform and play. It's going to be that type of show. Who are you most impressed with? Who do you think really has the best chance now?
Well,
Wales.
Not Wales. I said, I think that today I done seen a team. I'm gonna stop that. I done seen a team that played really well and was really impressive, and that's France. I was really impressed by their performance for a very, very first game. Getting out there and trying to figure it out, and they did it against a very, very good squad, Germany. England, I think, played very, very well. I think they look good. They look good front to back. Who am I leaving out? I guess Belgium, if I was to Belgium looked good. Portugal looked spotty at best. They're going to have to definitely tighten it up against the next two teams. The Czech Republic, I was really impressed by. They play very, very physical football, and I love the fact that they're just going to push people off the ball like they did against Scotland, and I think they can do it against Croatia, and I think they can do it against England. After that... That's who I think is impressive.
So you just named all the top fucking teams. Can you name one goddamn team?
I didn't name Italy.
Now you did. You're like the commentators. They're like, at least we didn't mention Leeds United today. But speaking of which, have you seen Leeds United? It's like, God damn it.
You asked me who I thought was impressive. I asked 14. I mentioned 14.
So give me one. Give me France. Who are you most impressed with?
France.
Because I would say France.
Today's performance by France, although very incomplete, is kind of scary that they can get better.
Yeah. See, but I kind of felt. Listen, this will bring us into the match breakdowns, because I kind of felt like Portugal was showing a lot of being almost this fantastically complete team. And towards the end of the match, they started actually stringing those passes together and getting creative and using the creative flair. But you saw, for some reason, on a team that has such prolific passers on that squad, to be missing the simple little passes and then to be doing these little flicks to nobody, pretty soon that hole is going to have somebody. Once they start clicking, and listen, that's what they did last time out. They drew all three of their group stages last time, and then they went on to win the tournament.
They did. It's true.
Because they grew together as a team.
Didn't even Portugal in the elimination round, all those games went to shootout? Because I want to say they got really far without technically winning a game.
No, that wasn't Somebody did that. Where
Somebody
they won.
did that. Mr. Tom, Big Mally, somebody out there. Hey,
It
y'all.
was like Sweden.
Let
or
us
somebody.
know who did that, because that is within my recent memory, and I shouldn't know those things because I know nothing.
But I think in the end you're totally right. Because France was basically that exact same thing for me. Of wow, they're really good. Why can't they get anything going? And then click, 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 click.
Mm-hmm.
Offside by a knee, you know,
Mm-hmm.
or here's the fucking blistering pace of Mbappe.
Yep.
Or Pogba, who plays out of his mind when he wears that shirt, and Griezmann. Griezmann has been subpar at Barcelona, but every time when he plays for France, he's like fantastic.
Yeah, I mean,
those guys were
your
stringing passes together, and then when Mbappe turns it on, and then he does his individual bits of brilliance, like his first offside goal, or I guess he had the assist on his second,
right.
But on his offside goal, that was absolutely some amazing football.
Yeah.
Even the build-up play to get to it. So I think you're right. France, as much as I don't want, I've not wanted to give them like my stamp of I think they're gonna win. I think they're gonna win. I'm gonna keep saying no.
I'm not giving them my stamp of they're gonna win,
no.
but I'm saying they look scary.
And yes,
and
Big Mally,
a single match.
Big Mally. At the end of the day, France didn't score because that shot was off. That wasn't a shot, I don't even think. I think it was a cross, and he just flicked it up.
Yeah, but if he doesn't get in the way with that, if he doesn't get in the way,
somebody does.
Whoever's behind him, and I think it was who was it?
I don't know. Mbappe, Benzema.
No, Benzema. Benzema was behind him. That's a goal. So it's like the best you could have hoped for was a corner instead of the own goal.
Yeah, I like this quote by Thomas Burnett. Didier Deschamps looked totally hyped today. A really motivated coach compared to Joachim Löw, who got lackluster as the match went on. The match wasn't over. Germany was still attacking. There's like 6 minutes of stoppage time, and he's over there like, motherfucker, das ist fucking scheiße, like not watching the game. He was already like, it looked like he was ripping up the game plan, but he had nothing in his hands.
Right.
So,
I thought he was fumbling for a cigarette.
Possibly. I thought, he's trying to quit right there because I think he already said this is his last time. But
right.
Anyway, so yeah, I think France really, they're making me kind of shut my mouth a little bit about how I was saying they're not gonna make it. They're just look, Conte in the middle. Conte was the dude. What can you say about Conte? He's just so smart of a player. You can see when he's on the ball and the ball gets stolen from him, a good tackle on him, as soon as it goes, he knows if it's worth going after or if he should go back and play D. And you see that split-second decision and he's gone. He's either back on the ball and gets it back, or he's back in position covering up the hole that he created. He's just an amazing footballer. Any team would be lucky.
Did you hear the statement or what the commentator said, that what the fans of the French national team say about Conte?
No.
Is that the world is covered by 70% water and the other 30% is covered by Conte?
It's true.
I thought that was really appropriate, but also very funny.
Yeah, it's true. It's definitely true. Just so fucking intelligent, and then has the physical skill to also be fucking brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's go back and let's start with the first match of the day. We had no 9 a.m. game, which was a little nice, but then a little bit of like, I found myself in the morning like, oh,
I got stuff done.
I have to
clean
laundry
the kitchen.
Then.
I made dinners for the next few days for my lady, and then settled in for a nice Portuguese Hungary.
So what do you make of that Portugal-Hungary match? First of all, I have to say, I was impressed by Hungary, knowing they were going to come in with the low block. Low block.
They were parking
but
the bus.
They had some attacks. They took some attacks, especially in the second half as the second half went on.
And I don't think that goal was too far offsides.
No, not at all.
The one that
Not
Hungary had.
So let's go back to Portugal. So Portugal right away, they looked creative and passes. I just feel like the next match they play and even the next match they play, their passes are going to be so. All those little ones that they missed are going to be on, and they're going to be able to do so much more. And especially if they're going to play a team, their next two games,
France,
Germany and France, who are both going to go at them as much as
they're going to have to play better. They're going to have to play better. They're going to have to play. I don't want to say play better because there were sparks of like really great ball movement by Portugal, but it just kind of wasn't consistent enough.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that they were just one pass away from just a complete annihilation of Hungary.
Yeah.
Jota in particular. Jota could have been man of the match had he made two passes. One to Ronaldo for an easy goal, and the other to Bruno Fernandes for the second goal. But I think hold on. Go ahead.
That first one that you're saying, Jota, yes, the pass was there to Ronaldo.
And the pass to Fernandes was there as well.
But the shot was a very well taken shot.
Oh, the one where the second one where he has that
one.
The first one I didn't think was all that great.
He got tons of power on it, and he got position.
His second one, the move he makes and then takes that shot
early in the game.
Awesome.
That early in the game, he takes that shot every time, unfortunately. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. I was like, what is all this mess? Yes, y'all, we know. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
What are we? What's going on?
The Premier League schedule comes out tomorrow.
Yeah. How are we going to fit that into 21 days of Euro? I don't know. We'll figure out a way.
All I'm saying is Ronaldo takes that shot. He doesn't pass that. He doesn't dump that off, no matter how open somebody is right there.
But he's Ronaldo, and he wants to score, and that's all.
So does Jota.
I think there's more of the time to break all the records that there are to break for Ronaldo is getting very small. I think what it is in the case of Jota is that he sees himself as the next wave of Portuguese player, and he wants to establish himself in his first national national team. So he wants to shoot, and I have a feeling he's going to get a little talking to, and they're going to be like, "Hey, man, who said that? That was a brilliant idea. Save the fixtures for happy hour." Bremner's
What are you talking about?
I think that's a great idea.
I know, but you said Ronaldo wants to shoot. Jota doesn't want to shoot.
No, I said Jota does want to shoot, but Ronaldo also wants to shoot. He's confused.
All I'm saying is that like 6, 7, 8 minutes in the match, like that shot was, he actually had a look.
You think that was a better look than the second shot he took?
I'm not comparing two shots. Okay. What I'm saying, the things I'm comparing are Jota's decision to take that shot as opposed to the layoff to Ronaldo.
Okay.
So what Ronaldo did when Ronaldo ran into... Jeez, I thought that was a moth or something. When Ronaldo ran into space, Diogo Jota had two defenders in front of him. When Ronaldo ran into space, it pulled him just a bit, and it gave him a gap, so he took the shot. He got a ton of pace on it. He hit it very well, and just didn't go into any corner is the problem. Mm-hmm. And the keeper had a fairly simple save on it.
Right,
but,
right.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he's here. I was gonna say make this guy wait.
I was gonna make him wait.
He's like He's like a wacky arm
Why
guy.
Is he so happy?
I wouldn't be happy with that performance.
Why are you so happy right now?
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about?
What are you talking about? First of all, let's go to Scott Newby's comment that was put up that you guys paid no attention to.
Who?
Is that thank you? Portuguese defense can be got at.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know about that, man.
So
I think it's because I think it got a little soft because Diaz was on that first yellow card.
Fair enough, but that just makes him a little soft for the next game too, right? Because there's an accumulation of yellows. He doesn't want to do that.
No. Listen, they can be got at, and they looked a lot more get-atable today because they weren't focused on defending. Everyone was focused on playing
right,
forward.
Man, like they looked got-atable against Hungary. What happens when France and Germany play them? So that's why I'm whacking an inflatable. I don't think so.
Against France.
No. I think they're going to rely on Diaz to save them.
That's not going to happen.
Well, okay. So then what are we talking about? Are they going to rely on Pepe to save them? So why I'm so excited is because Germany exceeded my expectations against France, those fuckers. And the only way France won was an own goal. Like they tried cheating a couple times via offsides. Yeah, when you're offsides and you score a goal, it's cheating. That's twice, right?
What are you talking about? They were cheating.
How are you still in the sun?
I have
How weren't they cheating, Mark? They were offsides and they continued on to score goals. That's cheating. They were offsides and scored goals. They're cheaters. That's what that means.
Guess I have no idea what you're talking about.
When you play a ball to a player who is offsides and they go and score a goal, they're cheating. That's it. That's all it is.
Let's try some decaf.
Not a chance.
You know, I would not.
I was drinking 8% wheat beers, my friend. There's no decaf in this game right now. So I think Germany played well. I think they played above. I'm not salty at all. I think they played really well considering. And the only time France could beat them was an own goal. Like that's huge in the first match of Germany's tournament when they've been like they lost to North Macedonia. It could have been really bad. Like I was thinking it was going to be 4-0, 5-1 France, and it was 1-0 on an own goal. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a heel. If that's you picked Germany to win, Mr. Tom, and I'm the heel. Like I'm
not at all. I expected a more clinical performance from Germany, but I don't know.
For a lot of these,
they seemed very erratic on the pitch to me, and I think Germany is going to have to play a lot better to advance.
I think the way Germany played today, they break Portugal down and they break Hungary down. Like Portugal to me was not all that impressive until the last 6.5 minutes of the match. That was, the second Ronaldo goal was a thing of beauty, but I'm not convinced he wasn't offsides either. You know what I'm saying? Like I have been on the Steins, Big Mally. That's very accurate.
Offsides, but
he looked like
it was close.
So it was so close for it to not to go to VAR. To me, was a little crazy. Like
I think they all go to VAR. Like VAR looks at them and tells them.
They look at every goal, don't they?
Yeah.
But they don't. They didn't show it to us.
They don't show it to us because it must have been
However, both of France's goals that they scored were very close as well.
Yeah.
Right. And seemingly as close, I thought. Anyway.
And they eventually showed them. So maybe it was only because it was in like the 92nd minute.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, you're right. It was weird about that. And I was like, we're just letting that go. And even the penalty, but the penalty was soft.
I loved if you listen to Alessandro Del Piero after the game. He's like, well, not for me, another penalty for me. Just like the defender protecting defenders, I thought was just awesome. Because clearly, like anywhere else on the pitch, that's a foul.
It's
got a foul one-on-one going to goal, right? Like, And I definitely didn't want Portugal to have any sort of goal advantage, but whatever. I called that score, so I'll take the points.
Yeah, it's tough for me. Like, I'm glad they didn't give him a red card because I believe he was the last defender.
Yeah, I am too.
It wasn't really a denial of a goal scoring, but it kind of was because he
always
kind
is,
of
right?
beat. But I kind of thought it was good defending. So depending, it was
tactical. It was very tactical defending. It was like he did just enough to not get a red card. I feel like
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought. Look, Portugal, we've only seen glimpses of how good they can be.
Mhm.
France as well. And
I thought France played phenomenally. Like
That's you
and,
and I are
Varane-
and
singing
I
the
think
same
we've
tune.
only seen glimpses of how
Pembe.
good they can be.
Yeah, I mean, if they can figure out how to beat the offsides trap, which I think won't take much going forward, I think they've shown themselves, and I don't say this just because they beat Germany. I feel like they've shown themselves to be the class of the tournament. Like Conte was everywhere. I think Pogba was man of the match. He was just phenomenal. Some of the balls he played. The ball he played to Lucas Hernandez for the own goal was masterful.
Yeah.
I hate to give them credit, but they look great today. And I just thought Germany was like one step behind them. I really did. Like, if they can figure out the combination of attacking players, and maybe you drop Gundogan for Goretzka, because I thought Gundogan was a little like lateral and maybe negative passing for the most part. When I feel like
think he had a very good game.
He could have pivoted.
He should have had a goal.
And he scores it for City.
He scores that.
He scores it for City. But who was it that came sliding in, right? It was Paul Pogba who just came in and put him right off the ball. Like, the guy had an unbelievable game. And that's what it took to really keep Germany at bay. And for Germany, they got lucky a couple times, if you want to say. But hey, it was to me a very entertaining game. Not the most entertaining game, obviously, but
do you think that that early yellow card for Kimmich hurt?
What was that foul?
It was. I don't even remember what
exactly. What was that foul? And then he gets body slammed.
Yeah, when he got body slammed and kicked the dude in the face on that was like totally incidental because he got body slammed.
Yeah, like the foul, the body slam is the foul.
So what was the call? The call was a foul on him.
Yeah, because he kicked him
for
in the face.
getting body slammed.
Yeah, right. And this ref was like, there was about a 30-minute stretch of this game where I thought the ref just didn't know his ass from his elbow. Calls like that, the Kimmich yellow card, the fact that they let Benjamin Pavard, and I know this is more of the national team's decision, but the fact they let him stay on the pitch to me was like, that's a bold choice there, Dominic.
Yeah.
I mean, like, considering what just happened to Eriksson, like,
exactly. And then they let him play on, and he was not.
Oh, like 5 minutes going forward, he was definitely concussed. I mean, like, there's no doubt that dude was woozy.
I don't think it was the leg that got him. I think his head bounces off the pitch, and I think that's
well, he
kind of did it to him.
I think he was already knocked out at that point
because the ball hit him, and
there was no
neck time. So it was that boom.
You know,
well, there was no like
on
he had
his
no
way
strength.
down. He hits the back of his head, and his head bounces.
Right, because he's already unconscious. Right, so there's no muscle protection from his neck and his back, and it's just badoink. And I mean, listen, I love that player. I think he's a world-class player, obviously, and it's hard to see anyone go through that. But I don't think that that's what Gozan's meant to do either. You know, I don't think it was
he jumped as high as he could and went towards the ball.
Yeah, I don't think it was a very malicious.
It wasn't his knee.
It was like his hip rib area. Or if on me, you would say a love handle hit him.
I'm not afraid of bumblebees.
Nor should you be.
More like trying to get it to go up to the camera. So
hey, listen, like
in Spain, we get these African killer bees that
we had them here for a minute or so. The media would.
Yeah, the media would let you know that we had all the bad bees.
Yeah.
You know, they fly in on Delta.
Right now we have mosquitoes about the size of bees. I keep seeing these blue ones.
Have we?
So let's talk about a call that didn't happen, which was
let me guess.
Rudiger going out for a bite to eat.
What
the hell was that?
Dirty motherfucking player. That's all I gotta say.
What the hell is that? Where's Naji?
It's embarrassing, man. Like, honestly, it's embarrassing. I get wanting to troll your opponent and wind them up, but like, we've seen it happen twice. Like, where is your head at that you think you're not going to get caught doing that shit? right? There's 47 cameras on the field for every angle. It was just it's embarrassing. Leave that shit for Chelsea, man. Like,
No,
do it.
you saw the replays and everything, right?
Yeah.
He did bite him.
He did bite him.
Well, he opened his mouth and scraped his teeth. Yes, he bit him. It's fucking
He
awful.
bit him. Whether
It's-
or not,
yeah.
and the announcers and the commentators are all like, well, Pogba doesn't wince.
He does.
He doesn't wince.
He does.
It's like, well, I think he does.
He absolutely
And then
does.
especially because what it does is that, you know, Rudiger, being the crafty bastard that he is that he bites him and then he gives him a little cup up there and makes it seem like that's what he's going to react to. You know, if you're the ref and you turn and you see Pogba reacting to a bite and then you see Rudiger with his hands on his pecs like this, what do you think the ref is going to think that Pogba is reacting to?
Listen, man, if it's
like, that's not a foul.
1986 and like this footage comes out 4 years later, I'm like, what a crafty veteran move that is. But right now, you just can't get caught doing that shit. You know, like the diving is bad enough, but to be like simulating a bite when it's really like Suarez got suspended.
Yeah.
For quite some
And
time
so-
for that. And I had said to the chat, I had said to all my friends, like, sub them off at halftime. Because who knows what sort of like rule UEFA is going to concoct during halftime to bring them off or whatever. And yeah, Clattenburg was like in his best English German accent, which is really weird. He's like, I just don't know if it was a foul or not. And I was like, wait, where are you from?
You just don't know if there's intention or not. And
Yeah, whatever it was he said. And 12 and the other guy were like, oh, we all just watched it in slow-mo 400 times.
Yeah.
Like, what
I
are
agree
you
with
talking
you,
about?
Mr. Tom. Like, if you're going to do it, you know there's 800 cameras around.
No,
You know this
no.
has been shot in 4K.
100% disagree. I think if you're going to bite someone, do it that way.
Get the
So
ear.
you're not caught.
No, it was, yeah, very, very crafty move, I suppose.
Ear.
It was crafty, but it's still embarrassing because it's always going to get caught. Like that's not Germany style in any way. Like they don't dive. You know, there's not a lot of simulation with the German national
he's
team.
been playing on Chelsea for a while, so he's getting that.
What?
Roast.
Because the English
Roast.
team doesn't. Harry Kane and Raheem Sterling aside, like the English way, the English national team is not generally known as a diving team either.
Oh my God, Hungary today! They were.
Thomas Burnett says
trying-
Pogba was almost irrelevant.
That's no, I
I
don't
don't
agree
know what
with that.
game you watched, but
I mean, I agree with the first part. Griezmann was absolutely working. Yeah, I think the entire French team was working.
yeah.
Retrovolt, what are you talking about? Okay, you're talking about Klinsmann, obviously. But that was like 31 years ago.
It's not Germany style to do anything dodgy.
We're talking soccer, damn it.
We literally call diving doing a Klinsmann. Yeah, it's
Yes, you
it's
do.
his celebration.
Yeah, when he came to whatever.
Have you watched Grealish? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so that's not German. But
Not
that
with the
is
national team, we haven't watched Grealish,
in the Premier League.
unfortunately. But you know, you guys, whatever, come at me all you want, but like
Yeah, just
the-
for the next match, he's gonna be wearing like the Jason hockey mask instead of just this mask because they need to keep
he'll
the
have
Hannibal
the
Lecter.
he'll have the Hannibal
yeah,
Lecter.
the Hannibal Lecter.
He'll have the Hannibal
yeah,
Lecter.
yeah.
Klinsmann brought diving to the PL, but it's one of the like Klinsmann was a captain when they won the World Cup. Well, maybe not captain in World Cup, but it's captain in '96, and he's not thought of as like a German legend in any way. Right? He's not held to the same standards as a Schweinsteiger or a Beckenbauer or a
Because he
Gerd.
went and coached the U.S. So
No, because he used to
he lost
dive like
all
that
of
was because he went to England and they started calling him the German bomb diver or whatever. Dive bomber. There you go.
The German dive bomber. That wasn't. You know what I got mad at yesterday? They said after the Spain-Sweden match, they said, And that's it. It ends in a 0-0 draw. Sweden has survived the Spanish Inquisition.
Bro,
And
they're
I'm
the
like,
best.
you
Monty Python jumps out.
They're the
"You
best,
survived
dude.
the Spanish
They're the
Inquisition."
best. The English commentators are the
But I'm
best.
just saying, they wouldn't
100%.
say, oh, and France survived the German Holocaust.
No, they wouldn't say
Like,
that.
what?
But in 2008, I remember Germany opened up against Poland, and there was a moment in the game where Germany just like played the ball. It was like a total team goal and scored, and they were like, it's just typical Germany marching through Poland towards the goal. And I was like, oh, come on, man. Like,
Wow.
as an American, I'm like,
Still
ooh,
too
ew.
We're going, you see
But
why
like-
we didn't go over right away?
Yeah, exactly.
60 years, still too soon.
Yeah,
Still
yeah,
too soon.
yeah.
Oh, boys. But I'm just saying, like, people refer to the Spanish Inquisition all the time of like, I met this guy from Madrid the other day, and he starts asking me all about where I went to college. It was the whole Spanish Inquisition. And you're like, that was a terrible thing that happened. Don't compare it to, man, I went for a coffee today, and they're like, what's your name? Where do you go? Oh, Spanish Inquisition. It's like, no, people died. Lots and lots of people were killed for, anyway.
Well, the English sang 2 World Wars, 1 World Cup. Like, come on, get over it. Jesus Christ. Just kidding. World.
Do they?
Yeah,
say
oh,
it?
absolutely. That's one of my
sure-
favorite.
I'm
Like, the
sure
troll
they
in me,
do.
I am 100% a Germany fan. The troll in me loves the English fans so much when it comes to Germany. Like, when they're in Stuttgart singing 10 German bombers in the air and the RAF from England shot one down, and it's basically 100 bottles of beer and they get down to 0, it's trolling level expert. And
Wow.
I have to give them credit. Like, it's funny
Yeah.
at this point, you know?
Right. So I got a just off the wall question. Them Portugal kits, man. What do y'all think?
Fire.
Dude, I've
Fire.
always enjoyed Portugal's kit.
They're-
Portugal and Mexico, to be honest, and
Yeah.
they have some similarities.
Well,
I
it's
couldn't-
Nike,
I
it's Nike,
couldn't-
right?
green.
I couldn't decide
But it's always Nike
if
as
I
well.
liked them or not. It just they had just one too many stripes, maybe two too many stripes.
But see, it's not a striped kit, you know? It's just got like the 2 stripes, I think. I
At
think
3.
it's just 2.
At 3. But Nike always does them, and Nike makes it. They don't generally do a template with Portugal, and they give Portugal their own kit for the most part, which I think they always do really well, especially on their white ones.
See, Bob, I agree with you. I felt it was a little too rugby-ish.
I don't know. I liked him. I thought.
What the fuck is rugby?
I'm sure it's a sport you've played.
I know I haven't.
You would do very well. with rugby.
No. I am far too soft for rugby. That's
No,
I
dude,
guarantee
you're a
that.
big dude.
Yeah,
Big dude,
but
like
soft,
good
a big soft dude.
Oh no, man. Yeah. So today we did hear Wolverhampton a lot.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I
We did hear
didn't.
them a lot,
Yeah.
surprisingly.
I thought Semedo played very, very well.
Semedo was very good. So I wanted to say,
Yeah.
actually, Semedo and Willie Carvalho, very, very.
That's a dude I noticed a lot as well. Carvalho. He was all over the pitch.
I actually,
He's big too, man. He
Yeah.
bodies. people.
Humongous.
Yeah.
Like how Arsenal were in for him for like 3 years and never pulled it off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like the energy that Silva brought today.
Which
dude,
one?
Bernardo.
Okay.
He was
It's like
running.
you had 3, 2 of them played.
Right. He was running all over the pitch
He
today.
was, but he's another one that
Mm.
him and Bruno Fernandes are very, very similar players. So
I thought he had
you saw them like they're still working their partnership out. And when that gets figured out, it will be deadly, especially with Ronaldo lingering and Jota all over the pitch like a madman.
Yeah.
Those 4 could be
It's too
deadly.
many.
But I think
It puts too much on Carvalho going forward against bigger teams, I think.
No, but I think Portugal is going to give up a fair number of goals. I just think
Yeah.
they're going to start putting them into.
Could. I thought Fernandez had a middling, mediocre game. I think
It was the same. You know, you're playing against a back 5 with 3 defensive midfielders in front of that, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So there, and then once again,
so he's playing Stoke on a rainy Wednesday night. Like,
well, I mean, it was obvious that Hungary was playing for the draw.
I didn't think that at all.
Oh,
I thought Hungary was going forward. I thought they were very positive.
In the second half, they were like,
in the second half, for sure.
We can win this. Let's go.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is
and it cost him.
Bruno Fernandes is used to being the main man, the one pulling the strings and everything.
Afforded penalties.
Yeah, and
do you think
there was a conversation?
Do you think he got a little upset when Ronaldo took it?
No, but only because
people call me Fernandes. You know,
I only because it was Ronaldo's Euro Cup record goal.
Right.
If it wasn't, I think Fernandes is trying to get a shout. And then that's the division that gets sowed within those fuckers.
I think if he's on the pitch, Ronaldo takes him because he's Ronaldo. You know, I don't. I don't think Fernandes has any say in it at all.
I don't.
Literally, if he lined up to take the shot, I think Ronaldo would come over and just shove him out of the way and just take the shot.
There's just been a lot of footage of Ronaldo encouraging a national teammate to take a penalty going around on social media. So in these championships, I think Ronaldo's going for those records. You're right. I think he's always going to want to take it. But I don't think
the records, yes, they matter, but he's always going to want to take it, period. That's who he is.
Yeah, but I think he's also the player that will big up his teammates for sure. I don't think he is so egomaniacal to the detriment of the national team.
But is it a detriment? Because
he's the best one to take a penalty for the team, right?
Exactly. He is the best one to take it. He's probably one of the best penalty takers in the world. Ever. Mm-hmm. Because he's got a rocket of a leg.
Oh, you saw it.
Accuracy.
No, it wasn't the best penalty. It wasn't the best penalty, and he had no shot. The keeper had no shot.
Because physically he sent the keeper the other way and then still smashed it just to smash it. But the penalty was won before his boot touched the ball.
Yeah.
So, but that's why I'm saying, as good as Bruno Fernandes may be at taking penalties, he's not going to take a penalty until one of the knockout rounds, maybe.
Until it comes to PKs, right? Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yes. So who would you say is man of the match of that first match? Oh, this bad boy.
I mean, I was in and out of the first half, sat down for the second half, and I would say that Carvalho was all over the place. If there was going to be a man of the match for Hungary in the first 85 minutes, it was probably Jota. Just for getting in Ronaldo's way all the time.
Yeah.
But
not giving 2 assists and then getting in the way of Ronaldo's tap in.
Right.
Yeah. But it's
I still get mad at you for Diogo Jota.
Well, you should.
Why?
You're his biggest fucking fan, dude.
To me, he's still a Wolverhampton guy.
Pretty soon, there's not going to be anybody on Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
Laja is going to get rid of them all.
Mark is the wife in the widow's watch as Diogo Jota goes off to see.
He's going to be a hell of a player, man, and
he is a hell of a player.
He is a hell of a player, but I think he gets even better. I really do. I understand why they got, why they had to sell him, because the offer was far too good. They got almost $50 million for him.
Or the same amount that Chelsea paid for Werner.
I think for me, we talk of Wolves and we're talking man of the match. I might give some thought to Nelson Semedo. I thought he was really, really good for Portugal. But I'm sure it went to Ronaldo for that beautiful.
Yeah, they're always going to give it to Ronaldo if he has a brace.
His second goal was so class.
It was beautiful.
That little just twinkle toes.
But see, the second goal was a glimpse. Maybe. The second goal was a glimpse of what they can do.
John had that lined up.
because there were like 5 taps there and give and goes that actually worked. That earlier in the match, the third pass there was nobody there, or the second pass was off, and so there were glimpses of that throughout the match. And then finally at the end, you're also getting an exhausted down 2-0 Hungary team. So yes, the space was a bit more open there.
Yeah, it's a very misleading scoreline, I think, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like Hungary, I thought comported themselves well, to speak English, if you will.
Classy.
Yeah, it was undeserving of the performance that Hungary put in, right? Like once the penalty went in, that was sort of it for Hungary, obviously.
I feel like when the first goal went in, they were.
Oh yeah, that's right. Penalty was the second one. That was right.
It was so late already.
Yeah.
When did the first goal? 84th minute.
Yeah, I believe so.
And that one was like
3
a
goals
deflection,
in 13 minutes.
another deflection, and you saw them. They were like fucking dead.
Yeah.
And then the penalty happens later.
So
and
that's
they're like, "Are you kidding me?"
That's what we were talking about in the Italy-Turkey game, right? Is that like Turkey was playing well defensively, and then the own goal goes in, right? And it was, I think, Mark, you were saying, like, why is that a moment where we deflate? Like that should be like a moment where we like rally around ourselves.
I said that, yeah.
Oh, was it you?
Yeah, I would say that would. An own goal is very deflating, I think.
Yeah.
That's just
100%. Unless you're Germany and then you rally.
It's such a mistake that really isn't a mistake.
Yeah.
I mean, in some cases, like was it the own goal that Slovakia got where it comes off the post.
Yeah, off the back of his head.
Mock comes out and then it hits on the back of the head and goes in. I mean, that's
Poland,
pretty like
Chesney,
unlucky. That's an own goal happens and you're just like, it's gonna be one of these days.
That was Poland. That was Poland. Hit off the post.
Oh, it was Poland. Yeah.
Chesney's head. Yeah. I mean, they're really hard to overcome. That's why I think like Germany really played so well after an own goal. They kept going forward. They didn't think to like, because what's the point of sitting back in a tournament like this for a 1-0 loss? Like, you got to keep going. And
yeah, man.
Looking forward to tomorrow's games.
So let me ask you, what did you think of Sané's performance? Because I was very let down, especially with that free kick that he took. Oh.
Yeah, was that his first touch? You know what I'm saying? Like
it could have been. So why on your
Germany were awful
set
today.
pieces were terrible today.
Well, the first one that Mueller ran over.
Let's not go by every single one.
Just agree. Okay, right. They were terrible in their set.
You can't even disagree with something I haven't said yet. All right.
No, we're just like, look, I don't remember. Maybe they had a good one.
Listen, I would like to show everyone the text thread about Allez Blue and fuck France or fuck Germany. That was
I'm sorry.
Before all of this.
Ever on the group says something like you said, which was, I don't want to hear it. If you're against Germany today, then fuck you. I don't want to hear it, or something like that.
With every fiber of my being, by the way.
I don't care.
If you're going to quote me,
what team you mentioned.
Of course, I knew what I was doing.
I'm going to say something about the other team.
I knew what I was doing when I wrote that.
You were basically begging each and every one of us.
Of course, I want to see what you had.
And
it was Allez Bleu and a couple fleur-de-lis.
I put fleur-de-lis because I can't really support France. I went more with a New Orleans.
Yeah. Your colonial.
But you got my drift.
Your colonial masters. I get it.
Exactly.
No, I thought so.
I say this, and I mean it with every fiber of my being. Fuck everyone and everything that isn't for Germany for the next 2 hours. I don't want to hear it. And that is quote unquote.
Yeah. I feel like that's not unfair.
I don't think it's unfair at all. Sané played like Diana Ross.
But what was there was nothing for like. His free kick was bad. Most of the free kicks for Germany were bad. I don't think the corners were bad, but the free kicks were. The first one from Toni Kroos looked great. If France didn't run up 4 yards after Mueller ran over the ball and didn't touch it. So,
right.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Sané, I don't think Sané and Werner were really on. They were on for 10 minutes, guys. Like,
Yeah.
if Lowe didn't pull or Love didn't pull a fucking Arteta and wait so long, perhaps there could have been a difference. But I don't think Sané. France weren't pressing high enough for us to utilize Sané or Werner. I didn't think. So to only give them 10 minutes is not on them. I don't think they didn't really have a chance to get into the game.
Right.
There's a lot of expectation on both of those players. I just don't think we can take it out on them for this performance. I would have liked to have seen Gnabry hit that ball on the half volley better. I think that he gets his, though, as long as he's given the time to play. He's proven he can score for Germany. We'll just see. We'll see what the selection is next time. I just hope they don't overthink it and get it right.
Yeah. I just want to say thanks for all the messages right now in the comments, all about the Stoop crew, showing love and telling you guys to join the Stoop crew. We're not even saying it.
I know, it's awesome to see.
But yeah, we'd love for you guys to join the Stoop crew, and you get the little badge by your name. You get all these emojis and stuff, and then you get shout outs from me, and I write your name in the credits and all that. But what you're basically saying is I like what you guys are doing and I support it. So thank you guys very much for all those comments as well. Like the how much we love each other in the Stoop crew. All this, so it's so cheap. I have 3 memberships. I don't think he's lying about it. Actually,
I really don't think he's lying about that at all.
I know one day he went in his. He's like, it's Ben Ireland from my girl's phone, and we're like, we're not talking to you. She's not a Stoop crew member, and he's like, well. She's asleep and it's the fingerprint scanner. And we're like, is she nearby? And then all of a sudden it was like, new member. So yeah.
He's like, it's me, Ben.
We're like, she's going to kill you.
No, man, it's comments like those that just keep us going and make us feel like it's worth not having other lives and spending time with our ladies.
Let's get to our Scorito scores, which a lot of our Stoop crew here, they're in there with us. Mr. Tom did not do so well. He was sitting in like 2nd place yesterday. So Director John, show us who's on top.
We have a new leader, don't we?
Who is that?
It's no longer Edvaldo or Edvado.
What does that say? SP?
Says SPM6.
That's my girlfriend's. That's my girlfriend's.
SPM.
Stephen Manning.
Oh, it's Stephen Manning. What's going on, Steve? Damn, man.
Are you even on this chat?
I don't know if he's on, but he may be watching it back later.
That'd be awesome.
Whoa. Is Chiarelli in 11th or 12th?
It puts you at the bottom. Yes,
Chiarelli
he is. He's
is
in
12th. But I think that's also like a 6-way tie or something like that.
Alan,
whatever.
My Barcelona neighbor here is 10th. Lolo's in 13th. Oh.
You're on mute, Director. Unmute yourself.
It's a 2-way tie between me and not even.
No, you
I
and
am
Alan.
No. I have 480. He has 482.
Oh, I have 470.
Yeah, 470.
So there's no tie.
I got shut out today. I got nothing, not a single point.
Not a single point.
I got 90 points today.
You don't even have Ronaldo as your.
Nope.
Oh boy, look at Mark.
Whoa.
Well, wait till you get to where
Mark,
I am.
I jumped over you.
That's okay.
I'm 10
That's
spots
right.
behind.
You jumped over me because you had Ronaldo. I didn't have.
And
Ronaldo.
I had Portugal winning.
Oof.
And I had
Portugal winning.
I got 90 points today.
I had
down.
Portugal winning. I had France and Germany tying.
I got the result twice today, and then I got
32. You got 32 points from Ronaldo.
Yeah, but his second goal. So I got 2 extra points because of the. No, I lost points.
There's no losing points. What are you talking about?
Because I had 2-0. I had 90 plus his 16 for 1 goal. He scores another goal. That's now 32. But I lose 30, so I actually lost 16
points.
Points.
So he loses.
Why do you lose 30?
I lost 14 points.
14
because
points.
I went from 90 to 60. because the third
Oh,
goal.
got you. Net. Little net.
It don't matter to me.
Net
I
loss.
didn't.
So I
got-
would have been over John.
I didn't get a single point.
I got 90 points and moved down the table.
You picked Hungary to beat Portugal.
No, I did not.
So you should
So
have
I
got
got
60
so I got
points.
60 points today. Okay,
You
not
did.
so.
I got 90
so bad.
and moved down the table. How?
Because
I got to be
Because-
the only person that picked 3-0 for Portugal.
and you picked Germany.
I picked a draw.
Oh, you picked a draw.
So-
Like I get that I got that one wrong, but 90 points. I
But
mean, I didn't know what the
Because
difference
most
was.
people picked Portugal and Germany
Yeah,
winning,
yeah.
and that's 120 points, even if they don't get it right.
But Germany didn't
But then
win.
a lot of
you-
people have Ronaldo.
Did
so,
you have Ronaldo as a top scorer?
Yeah.
You didn't? Yeah, that's why you got jumped over.
You got 90.
That's why you got jumped over, because a lot of people got 90 plus 32. Or 60 plus 32.
Right.
So 92.
This is the
Yeah,
math
yeah, yeah.
portion of the show.
Right.
Break out your calculators, because
All right,
we
well,
can't
let's
fucking do it.
let's take a quick look at what's coming up tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow we have
There's a game, and then there's a Wales game, and then there's an Italy-Switzerland game. That's
so what's
off,
the first
off the
game?
top,
What's
off the
that
top of my
9
head.
o'clock
That's all I
game?
got.
I know they kept saying there are 3 matches tomorrow. Don't forget to look at the second game. I'm like,
Well, the first one starts early for most of the world.
oh, sorry, John. I thought you had that. I'll look at it. Doing my homework on air.
So we got Finland and Russia for the 9 o'clock game.
That'll be fun.
Turkey and Wales for the second game. Italy, Switzerland.
I feel like for all the Russian games, we're like, ooh, the political implications. You know? I mean, you can say that for a lot of the Germany games too, but it's always fun because it's the obscure countries with Russia. Russia,
Right.
Ukraine, Russia, Finland. Obscure to an American, I should say.
So of those 3, which is the most exciting match to watch? Because I don't know.
I just looking at it, Finland, Russia could be fun. Like Turkey, Wales could be a fun game because maybe Turkey's thinking this is a game they could get 3 points, but Wales is probably the better team.
3 points for Wales would be a bit of a coup.
I don't even
They put
remember.
them at 4 points.
I don't even remember making all these choices.
Oh, I have no idea.
Right.
I'm not even looking
So
who I
I'm
picked.
looking at. I picked
'Cause-
Finland over Russia, Turkey over Wales, and a draw. Italy, Switzerland.
Yeah, and I
don't
think
even want to look at mine.
listen, if Italy play anything like they did against Turkey, and Switzerland played anything like they did against Wales, wait, no, that can't be right. I think Italy should take care of Switzerland, probably 2-0, based on how both teams played in the first one. Turkey Wales looks like a good game to me. I'm hoping Turkey just plays a little bit more positively and thinking that they have an opponent they can take the points from. And then Russia, Finland, who knows? There might be an assassination.
Well,
And then a war breaks out.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's canceled, and then Scorito takes, I don't know. They
We
sponsor-
all
None
get
of our
30
money.
points.
We all get 30 points.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mark,
think
can you-
Bale was lazy and didn't defend at all? That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, he doesn't defend.
I've been saying that all season.
He's never, in any of my experience watching the man play, he doesn't defend. He
Well, no,
defends
that's
his
not
golf
fair. That's not fair at all. One, I want to get this point in before Mark goes into the Adele story, but
I'm not
he's
going.
not. That's happy.
Gareth
hour.
That's a
Bale-
happy hour. That's a happy hour subject. I don't even do that.
Gareth Bale started his career as a left back, and you can argue he didn't do a lot of defending even then. However, his job title was defender, so that's probably as close as it ever got.
Right.
All right, those aren't bad, Bob. Those aren't bad. Finland drawing with Russia.
I think those are good predictions for
I
tomorrow.
don't see Switzerland getting a goal against Italy. It's going to take a lot more than what Switzerland has to offer to score against
Shaka
Italy.
with a free kick.
It already happened this calendar year. It's happened already. So I don't see it happening again.
But it's I don't think a goal comes from open play.
No, it's definitely going to be. Yeah, if they score, it's going to be a free kick or a corner.
Yeah, you heard him right. Friday night is story night.
Mhm.
Okay, guys.
Trust me, it'll put you to bed.
Yeah, definitely.
I wasn't even there for it, but it'll put you to bed.
So that's about it for today, guys. It's been fun. It's been a nice day 5.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's day 6. We'll be back with more action. Hopefully, talking some exciting football.
Yeah, no
I would
doubt.
like to see Wales win.
I think we've had some exciting football. I think
It's been a great
So
first
far,
round.
I think
Netherlands Ukraine was amazing.
Yeah, I completely agree. That game was crazy. I think that might be the best game so far.
Oh, for sure. I
You
think
know,
I would agree with that 100%.
I think that's the best game so far. But now that it's not blistering hot, we're at the end of our hour. I'm actually comfortable. We look good.
Nice.
Mark, remind me, I got to bring you a Keg and Lantern Brewing Company shirt for the next show.
Absolutely.
None of this Bronx Brewery nonsense.
What are you doing? Supporting?
It was on top. It was at the top. Hey,
Unbelievable.
you give me a T-shirt, I'll wear it.
Uh,
Guys in the comments, I've said it before. You send me hats, I'll wear them. Jesus, look at Group F. Yes, of course. Look, that's.
I gotta say, my daughter got her 2 predictions right. She predicted Portugal over Hungary and France over Germany. So we'll see how she does with the rest of her predictions. And next season, I'm gonna follow her predictions.
Yeah, hopefully she picks Germany a couple more times.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we will see you all tomorrow. Remember, before you go, hit that like button and invite people to come check out the show tomorrow.
Yeah.
And every night at the same time. So we will see you guys tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. our time, 10:30 in the UK. Thank you, Kantak, for joining us. Thank you for coming out to the Stoop, man. And we will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
From Brooklyn.
Later, boys.